Alright, we're back with more Breath of Fire 2 on the Super Nintendo, picking up right from where we left off. We are trying to rescue our friend Jean, who is a prince that has been replaced by an imposter in his castle. The solution to this, it seems like a lot of the citizens of his castle, they really don't care that much if it's the real if it's a real prince or if it's a fake Jean. They really don't seem to care. So somehow now we're going to do a cook-off between Jean and the imposter. Jean requires 3 ingredients: a giant cockroach, which I obtained in the last playthrough. Wow, you got here quick. What's up, Perth? What's going on? Giant cockroach, a golden fly, which we also acquired last playthrough, and then did we get that? Did we get the fly? Actually, I don't think we did. No, a golden fly, which we still haven't gotten yet, and a giant worm, which we haven't gotten yet. So now we're gonna be trying to do that.
Indara Gaming, where we beat the games.
I don't really know how the rating works, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, this is the wrong way. Also, something to note, our cat death counter after last session went from 3 to 7. So cat has been dying a lot. I did not go to the gym as I said I was going to do. But I did. I ate, and then I studied for about, I don't know, maybe an hour, or a little less than an hour. I have a really, really big test coming up on the 26th. If I do really well, there's 7 people taking the test, and then there's 4 spots that are going to be opening up in the next few years. If I was to get one of those spots, and then you have to do well, you have to be one of the top scorers on the test to get the spots. If I was to do well on the test and get one of the spots, oh, this thing's back here again? Then my pay would pretty much double. So that's a pretty important quality of life change I would have. It's not like a minor raise. Previously, I took a similar exam for a different job that I had, and I did really well on the exam, but it was a little bit easier. If I had taken that promotion, my pay would have increased pretty much not at all. But by the end of my career, I'd be making about $10,000 more. But this promotion, this is serious. We're talking big money. So I definitely want to do well on this. I should probably be studying more, but I think I've been doing an adequate amount of studying. About usually like 2 to 3 hours a day I've been doing. Alright. It's a good amount of XP. Yeah, so this is basically where we were when we decided to retreat back to the main part of the castle to rest, gain our MP back, and then buy some items, as our resources were pretty drained on the last playthrough at the end when we were searching for the fly and for the worm. Bam. Oh, man. Took like 2 steps to get into our fight. Oh, Ryu's pretty hurt. I didn't even realize. He's actually pretty low. Let's use some antidotes on him. or I'm sorry, herbs. I'm gonna try to save Rand's MP a little bit better, since I really need him to cure the poison that I keep getting afflicted with. Oh. Uh-oh. I think the worm might be attacking us. Yep. Giant worm. Right? Yeah, giant J-worm. Huh? Alright, let's see. So I do have reuse MP, so I could go for... Yeah, we're gonna go for a, let's go with an Ice Dragon. Attack, attack, attack. And then she's gonna go with a defense down spell. Good start. Ow. What? It attacks and then goes for that? No way. That is just not fair. Does my defense down even work on it? I bet it won't. I bet it'll fail. Oh no. Yeah, that's bad. Huh. Alright, well, Rand's up, so that's good. She's gonna go with a... Ooh, she could take enemies AP. She's gonna go with a Sonic Boom. Counterattack, nice. Okay, 7. I'm gonna try again to go with a... Let's go with the Thunder Dragon. Attack. Really want to get the defense down on him. Nintendo Joey, what's up? Every boss in this is RNG decided. RNG decided. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Does it work? That worked. Alright, he's got defense down on him now. Joey, I'm gonna experiment with a channel raid. I've never done it before, but I'm gonna do it in a little bit. I was talking to Perth the Spy about it earlier, and it seems like it might be a good idea to try to grow the channel. Oh no! Oh my God, no! Alright. Oh, nice. Got a counterattack off. You got a crit off. Oh, alright, we win. Caught the worm. Haha, the big worm ball sure turned out to be a weakling. Not really. To be caught by you guys. Ha ha ha. So how do I get the fly? Wow, he had a lot of damage on him. Alright. So I can't go that way. Anytime that a stat reducing spell works is a miracle. Oh, so it's not even worth going for them on the bosses, I guess you're saying. It did work on him my second try, but I've seen them fail over and over and over again before. So I guess it's just not worth trying. So how do I get over to where, to the other side of that bridge? I'm pretty sure I went every way you can go. I think. I'm not really sure. Trying to think if there's any path I didn't take. I can't think of anything. Oh, yikes. You'll just attack. Attack. Hold on. Let's do like this. Attack there. You attack there. You attack there. And you do Sonic Boom. The fly helps guide you. It didn't really give me any kind of tip. It just said that the worm was weak for letting me beat it. That's all it said. Those are immune to magic? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Crap. Alright. This is a very taxing area. I need more armor and stuff. How's my money? Yes, I can get a couple better pieces of armor and stuff for my group. Ugh. Ow. Oh no, Poltergeist has arrived. Crap. Well, now it's dead. Cat leveled up. Beautiful. Level 18. I really want to get more XP on Jean so that he could cast Warp. Nice. Okay. Let me think if there's anywhere I haven't gone. I don't think so. Alright, so this leads me back out. Hold on. Let's see what this leads to. Maybe I can go down further in the buckets. That's possible, actually. Nope. This is as far as we can go. Alright. I think I bought a smoke. I could pop the smoke if I'm pretty sure I bought one. Alright, let's see if I bought any. Yep. Pop it. Bunch of weird looking stuff here. No. I think this just leads to the treasure chests. Yep. So that was like a lower level where the fly went. Oh, here it is. Buzz, buzz. I've got to get away. You know where it probably goes? There was this like final room past the cockroach, and the room was just empty. There was just nothing there, but it looked like a room where there should be something. I bet you that's where I have to fight it. Crap. All right. Alright, on to the next room. Ooh, Ryu leveled up 18. That's what I'm talking about. Go, 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 go. Buzz, buzz, buzz. I've got to get away. Got to get away. Ha ha ha. All fun and games till I catch you. Since you've already been there, yes, that's where the fly leads you. Yeah, so that's what I figured. We already fought that fly once, and it was like, it took a billion damage, but apparently you can't kill it there, so. You just have to survive a certain number of turns. Ow. Immediately another battle, I'm gonna assume. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That was a 2-for-1. Nice. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade my armor. I'm just taking, like, terribly huge amounts of damage in these fights. Crap. Yeah, whatever. I don't feel like waiting. Just go ahead and fight them. Bam. Got an herb. All right. I love the how your town like gets built up, and you have like all those shops there, and people keep moving there. It's a really cool aspect of this game. I really dig it. That thing took a beating. Okay. Hopefully I could skip this last roach, but yep, nice. You guys are stubborn. Why don't you guys just give it up and leave me alone? Sorry. You know, you taunted me so much. I hope you're ready. You are the first idiots that have chased me this far, but a loser is a loser. Don't forget who you're dealing with. A fly? Have you already recruited people? For the town? Yeah, I got, 2 people from the starting town. I got somebody from Capitan, and I got somebody from, Windia. They're all in my town now. And then I got the shaman that was at the, Witch's Tower. So I don't have AC to do a thing. Let's go with... Actually, I feel like fire's probably good against this thing. Let's go with, oh, it's the wrong spell. Crap. Oh, crow, cat. Jeez. This thing counters a lot. Tech. Let's have Cat use a healing item on herself. But she's gonna go down just from the counterattack. She'll go down. I'm actually gonna have Nina also use a healing item on Cat. Nice. This thing's so strong for what it is. Alright. Nice. This thing counters everybody. Attack. 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 And we want the spark. Boom. Oh, man. Nice. Ha ha ha. Impossible. Ha ha. You sure about that? Actually, you attack. And you just heal yourself. Because you're going to get counterattacked. And then use spark. Yeah. Look at Ryu's health. Oh no. Oh, Spark did like nothing to this thing. Oh, it's dead. Damn. So what you get for all that shit you talked. Let me see if I could use escape. Probably not. I've never been able to. Don't. I've never been able to use it yet. All right. Not as good of a spell as I thought it was gonna be. So I gotta walk back out. He didn't get the ability. Oh, the chop chop? No. No, I followed all the directions I thought, but I didn't get it. I must have done something wrong. All this XP could have been Jean's. Okay. Oh, nice. The cockroaches are gone. Awesome. Well, at least they gave me that. No battles in that whole room? Are the random battles gone? I'm kind of thinking maybe. The encounter rate's really high, so... Wow, no battles in all the rooms? Yeah, there must be no more encounters. So I'm gonna go up. Or not. Just less, I guess. Yeah, you gotta make sure we kill these spiders, because they can poison you. So we can go rest up, and then we're gonna make our way to the kitchen and provide Jean all those ingredients that we collected. And see what happens. I'll check the VOD. It's valuable for you to know how you missed it in case of the second playthrough or new players learning from your playthrough. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, so what I did was I followed all the directions on the walls. I had a napkin. I took away my armor, this, that, and this. I chose rare for how long they cook me. And yeah, and then I tried talking to the chef before and after the party. and it didn't seem like it mattered. And I did not get the chop chop. It seems like that was a really important thing to have for endgame grinding. And now I'm not gonna have it. Unless I still have an opportunity to get it later, but I'm assuming not. Alright. I never got Chop Chop either, but it's not really required. Just helps against certain enemies. I thought it was very important for the end game grinding. But I just something that I thought I heard someone say. Oh, I gotta rest. Chop Chop isn't too valuable. It's just a fun early game ability. Oh, okay. I thought it was more important than that. All right. Well, that's not bad then. Rest up. We're gonna start that raid. I guess after this encounter here, when I get back to the overworld. I've never done one before, so I kind of don't know exactly what to expect. But we're gonna try it. Oh wait, this is not the right place. Oh no, is it? I think it is. Then go this way. Yeah, and the kitchen is up here? Yep. You have gathered excellent ingredients. I can cook a fabulous feast with this. Prince Jean, it looks like all the ingredients have been gathered. Then I guess I will put on the finishing touches. Why does the fake Jean get all those helpers? Thank you so much for finding such fine ingredients. I really am grateful. Please wait in the dining room. Ah, cool. Maybe you did Witch's Tower before the restaurant, which might be why. Did I do that? Did I do Witch's Tower before the restaurant? I did. Well, yeah. Raids are fun. I enjoy the networking and helping streamers get affiliate. Yeah, I think I'm really far away. I think my average is still 1. My average streamer viewership. So I'm not quite close to that yet. It will begin shortly, so please wait. Whoa! Wait, what? We were just talking about that. Hello. What's going on? Sophomore John, nice to see you. We will now conduct the cooking contest. Contestants, please place your dishes on the table. That's some kind of like... What they said they were gonna make golden fly pie or something like that? Oh, look at that. Look at that big feast. Oh my god. It says I have 15 people in here right now. I've never had that many before. Thanks so much for raiding. You are a pitiful man. If you didn't try to be the prince again and had remained in the dungeon quietly, your life would have been spared. No, no, no. I don't care about being the prince. But I couldn't place the burden of being Petape's brother on a stranger. The king and princess have arrived. Oh. I really appreciate it, Sophomore John. Thanks so much. What were you streaming? We would appreciate a few words from Your Majesty the King, if you would please. Good luck to both of you. Strange. Father seems serious for a change. I will now explain the rules of the contest. The winner will be chosen by majority vote, and the judges will be the three of us. The king, princess, and myself, the head chef. Okay, princess? That's fine. The king and princess will conduct the tasting upstairs. Now first we will taste the food prepared by Prince John. Let's see. I'd shout out the raid if I had that power. What do you mean shout out the raid? What does that mean? It was a great stream, went 3 hours, wow, 3 hours longer. We played House of Ashes. I'm not familiar with that game. It sounds like it's probably an RPG. The menu I prepared is worm pasta, fried cockroaches, and fly pudding. It is excellent. The worm is chewy, and the harmony with the roasted garlic is simply marvelous. The cockroaches are deep fried in their own oils. I see. It's crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. It is the best. These are flies. Oh, you have used blue bottle flies. I'm amazed that you have used such delicacies for a competition with a man like this. Oh yes, the blue bottle fly is of course delicious, but the maggot side dish is perfect. I can ask for nothing more. Now I will taste the opponent's dishes. Let's see. Type the command, let the chat decide who lived and who died. Okay, I'm down for that. Dark Pictures is a story-based series. It's a choice-based game. More like a choose-your-own horror story. But I let chat make all the choices. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds like fun to watch. My menu is worms with caramel sauce, cockroach and green onion salad, and fly pudding. They are all dishes I learned from you years ago. Excuse me, I have never taught you how to cook. Now, I will begin the tasting. First, the worms. You have used good ingredients, but it's a shame that it's a bit bland. Worms get tough and lose flavor if they are too big. Wow. Next is the cockroach. Oh, this is a wild cockroach. It's 5 years old. The best you can get with tender meat. But the combination is unthinkable. For this, you should use leek rather than green onions. And finally, it is the fly. Let me see. Oh, this is a delicacy. What is it, head chef? Oh, it's nothing. You have not brought out the good flavor of the fly. He didn't even say that it was the special fly. This is completely out of the question. In my opinion, Prince Jean's cooking is superior in all the dishes. Just a minute, the other two dishes may have a few flaws, but the fly is a different story. There is no way that you, as head chef, can't appreciate the gold fly dish. I think my brother is the winner. His gold fly pudding is so wonderful. It more than makes up for the other two dishes. The winner is Prince Jean. Oh no. Which? From where I am standing, the one on the left. If you're not satisfied with that, have the other cooks taste it. This is like a conspiracy. It's awful. What? It's absolutely bad. It's awful. It's absolutely bad. What? It's awful. It's awful, but I'll take another bite. Let's see. Thanks, you were awesome. And Power Nerd, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Each chatbot has a template for the shoutout command. It's especially easy to set up on Stream Elements. Okay. I'll check. I'll check that out. When I end the stream, I'll set it up. The cooks here can't be trusted. They're all taking the side of the imposter. Ryu, please eat it. If you eat it, I will show him that my brother's cooking is good. I can't eat flies and stuff. Please eat it, all of it. Alright. Nintendo Joey gave you a follow as well. That's awesome. They actually want me to go and do this? What does this prove? Ryu ate the food. It didn't taste bad, but it made him a little sick. Ryu ate the food. He feels nauseous. Is it just his imagination? Oh no, he's gonna throw up. Ryu ate the food. Ryu thought about the ingredients. Worms, cockroaches, flies. Gak. Ryu vomits. Ah! I can't believe you would do that. It's all over. This country will be taken over by an imposter, and we will all be killed. Screech, in that case, we're better off without this castle. I'll blow it all up. I'll blow it up. How does she have explosives? What? She'll blow up the castle? We finally won it back. I won't let you blow it up. No, my sister is in danger. Please forgive me. I was being threatened by the imposter, but at this point, that is not an issue. Please protect Patape, Master Jean, and this castle. Let's see. Where's the Gordon Ramsay fly? The fly is raw. The part always reminds me of the time I accidentally ate a cockroach. That's gross. I've tried changing the order of eating the food. Does it make any difference, or does he always vomit? I went with the golden fly first. So where did she go? Probably not in here, right? No. Maybe she went to the throne room? I'm thinking. Same result. Oh, so it doesn't matter what you do, huh? No. I could check in here. No. This does not appear to be the right way. I forgot if the narration changes. Oh, what am I going this way for? Yeah, it's not gonna. That wouldn't make sense. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be back around the castle. It's gonna be this way. Go up here. Oh, there are flies missing now. Oh, nope. It's not in the prison. Man, where'd she go? Beware, losing next fight without saving means rewatching the cooking scene. Oh no. We're not gonna lose. I'm full in everything, right? Yeah. We're gonna win. 100%. 100%. Try going this way. The king's back here already. The winner is the left Sean. The winner is the left Sean. Mumble, mumble, mumble. So he's like brainwashed or something? Where'd everybody go? No. You know what? She might be, that way. On the, because you can get to, like, above the kitchen. I could see her being over here. Nope. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna try raiding. One sec, we're gonna try raiding another channel. Those old options it gave me to raid, it just gave me that dude. When I use the raid command, it does like a drop down. It was just that person. I clicked on it, and it said that he's not online. Maybe she's outside. Unlucky, yeah. Best to go to their channel before raiding. I should have tried that. I was on that, the person playing Breath of Fire 4, I was on their channel like 40 minutes ago, but they stopped. She's not here either. Huh. Check by the boat. Is there anyone's channel that you suggest I try raiding from the Discord? No, she's not here. I have no idea where she went, where she could have went. I mean, I can check this bathroom over here. Be able to raid anyone. The water flows all off. This person was here before. Alright. Let me try to raid. Let's see if I can raid somebody else. Let's see. Stardew Valley.
The one who attack first is decided by a coin flip every time. And yeah, we really don't want to see Growl. Growl, okay, you will win. Yes, except if you miss that.
Live channels. Here we go. Copy. So it's, what is it, read, and then at, and then their name. No, it says they're not live. It was under the live category. I'm really bad at organizing this, I think. Path to Exile, 24-bit viewers. Let's try that. Lower the volume on here a little bit.
Socket, asteroid slowly chest. I do found me that kind of dupe, to be clear.
This is not live.
Those were dupes.
I'm literally watching him play live.
Dupes. This guy's the cheapest.
I don't know.
See if I can...
I'm gonna have to look up how to do this a little better. It says He is not live, and literally I'm watching him play live, and people talking in the chat. Really weird. But, I don't know.
If I can get a fat dick bow.
Let's see if we can find Princess Tapat, or whatever her name is. See if we can figure out where she's at. Let's see if these guys. Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Oh, it's not.
Please forgive me.
Bullshit like that. Cool.
Taking the secret bathroom elevator located somewhere in this castle and gone underground. Please hurry and save them. The secret bathroom elevator. Isn't it /raid?
Okay, so what's the fucking crafting process for this bullshit again? I don't remember it being
that work?
crazy hard to craft. So what's this bullshit? It's like spam.
Oh, did that work?
Yes, it's dread to get desired attack speed roll, T1 preferably. Polymers or whatever.
10 viewers. Ah, a rating now. Raid now.
Two suffixes or attain +2 bogens, attack speed roll, craft count roll attack mods.
It's loading. It's doing something. Something's happening.
Freewheel research sizes +1 socket.
Oh, a window's popping up.
Crafting mod, dominion attack, cast speed. Check out game bow colors section of this guide.
I think it's working.
Our word nerd, thank you so much for the raid, man.
It worked.
I appreciate that. Greetings,
It
Autopsy.
worked.
We're making
There
a
we
thick
go.
bow. At least that's the plan.
Yes.
Here's the plan, boys.
Awesome.
Got this wonderful base here. We're gonna try and
Oh, dude, that looks like Diablo.
Okay, so what is it? The gems. +2 level of socket bow gems. It's like Diablo, holy crap. Yeah, it's Path of Exile. It is very similar to Diablo.
Oh, we figured it out.
Alright, so I ended up crafting dot multi on mine.
Figured it
That
out.
I actually watched.
Just how many people are in his thing now? Like 30 something? That's awesome. That's awesome.
Just gotta be ready for the multi-mod. They must have had like a
What? Wait, I'm confused.
I don't remember how.
I've
I
already
got
been
the
here.
bow into the save that I did. So it's like you slam the essence on it, you hit the +2 gems,
Brought me here.
and then you get it down to one suffix. Oh yeah, duh. You do prefixes cannot be changed. Right?
I'm confused.
Because prefixes cannot be changed is a prefix? No, it's a suffix. Okay, right. Okay, since you have the crafted suffix mod, yeah, you do prefixes cannot be changed and you scour it. Essence until you hit T1 attack speed. I don't even have like attack speed on my current bow, though, is the thing. And crafted attack speed would work just fine. Because I'm probably going. I don't think.
Let
I
me
even
jump.
Care about the attack
Let me
speed.
jump in the one going
I'm
down.
probably just going to multi-mod attack speed.
Nope,
not
doesn't
multi-
let me.
Like the main thing I want is
Alright,
the
so let's jump in the one going up and see if that does anything.
I just need to make sure that the
Oh, it doesn't do anything either. Oh, here we go.
prefixes are clean. And then
Let's see if this is the right way.
Let's just slam this and see what we get. Or is this one like good enough? Like, can I just recombobulate this one? No, it has no open suffixes.
Okay. This is probably just the
I
roof.
could just annul this.
Yeah, it's just the roof.
What am I even hoping to
So
get?
that
like,
didn't
is
do
this
anything.
basically done? Like, as long as I don't null gems. Like I can basically just craft on it with this at the bench and it's perfect already. I'm trying to think of what
so
else
confused.
I could want.
It just brought that secret elevator. It just brought me
Prefix on the
to this.
bench.
I've already been here.
What would I even fucking want? I guess LE damage with attacks. If I hit like a good attack speed roll.
Let me
guess that's
check.
A little bit of increased damage.
Alright. Oh, here we go.
That makes sense. I'm convinced. See if I can hit some kind of attack speed roll.
Petap is here. Okay. I guarantee you he transforms into a monster.
Got
Prince Jean, this is the center of the castle. There is some kind of strong power here.
Got big LE damage.
This girl intended to work this to blow it up.
No, it's only T4
After I worked so hard to earn my position, I won't let her blow it all away. My name is Kuadora. This secret is mine alone. I will have to kill this girl and all of you.
God, the crafted is dog
Yeah, let's
shit.
see about that, buddy.
That would be higher than crafted LE damage to attacks if I hit a null on it. How high does it go? I guess to like 100%.
It's pretty cool looking. Yeah, turn into a monster like I figured. It looks pretty cool though.
Disgustingly better than crafted though, so I think I'm gonna try and null
Let's
this. I
do.
need to hit exactly the,
We'll do Thunder Dragon.
right?
You're gonna attack. You'll attack. I'm gonna give Nina one chance to cast Defense Down on this thing.
No,
And if it fails, I'm just gonna
like,
not.
It only has one suffix on it.
Shimmy?
I mean, I could multi-mod to block the suffixes.
Oh,
God, that's-
52 damage on
that's
Cat.
expensive.
Damn.
Do I want to do that?
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
You want to multi-mod to block the suffixes? Do it.
Alright, defense
Why?
down. Let's see what
I wanna,
happens.
Like, use 2 more. If
And
this is a T1 mod, I think I'd
Is it
do
gonna work?
If it's a T4,
It worked.
yeah,
awesome.
no way.
Awesome.
For a T4.
Alright. Man, Cat and Nina are
To
fucked
save
up.
that, yeah, I agree. I'd have to hit
Ryu's
the
gonna
ball
attack.
with damage anyways.
Ren's gonna attack. Cat is gonna use she's gonna use an herb on herself. Nina is also gonna use an herb on herself. Alright.
This would technically work. Gray, we don't have any damage to attacks. That fucking fire damage.
Oh wait, what, I missed what happened. It didn't do anything to me?
It's like Q1 attack speed though.
Let me pull up my
It's T2 attack speed.
Oh wow, it looks
Give me the LE damage to attacks. Do I want to roll for
I didn't realize that
exactly
his chat
LE
will show up
damage
on
to
my
attacks?
chat,
I don't
too.
think I
Oh, that's
care
awesome.
about the attack speed beyond crafted, right?
Cool.
Because like the crafted
Alright.
attack speed would get me there.
Attack, attack.
Like I just don't think I care about
Attack.
the attack speed.
And she's gonna go with Sonic Boom.
I do this. It's like fucking.
Oh, Nina's gonna go down. Oh no, she's good. She's good. Wow, 160 without a crit. That's a lot of damage.
I'm already like 1.74. It's just that.
This thing has a lot of health. Let's see. So Nina's really hurt. Ryu's pretty hurt.
Yeah, but then I don't get like the fat big LE damage to attacks roll. Even if I do manage to save this with a null.
Okay. So you're gonna attack. Attack. You are gonna use an herb on Nina.
I kind of want to greed and go for
Nina
like,
is gonna use an herb
big LE
on
damage to
Ryu.
attacks. I should craft an exile if we gotta do that though. I don't know what the
Yo, his chat. This guy's chat's off the
Like-
hook. Look at this. His chat's off the hook.
hand weapons, bow.
Rating automatically hosts the channel. Raids are traditionally done as a sign of ending stream.
Red.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Okay, let's say I want.
Did not realize that.
1 LE damage to attacks. That's an average of 133 essences. Holy fuck.
Yeah, their chat's like popping off like crazy.
34 essences to hit at least T4. Maybe I should have taken the T4 roll.
I know. Joey, I know you've rated my channel a bunch of times, though, and then you've been in here for a while. Attack. Wait, how's my health here? Ryu's really hurt. So attack, attack. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have Rand do a Cure 2 on Ryu. You're gonna attack, and you're going to do a... How about agility down? Is that worth power down, agility down? Let's try power down. See if that works. Oh no! Ryu is dead.
Yeah, it's like pretty rare to hit T4 better on the melee damage. 130.
Power down worked. Cure 2 on Ryu is wasted. He's dead. He was really low. All right. So we're gonna Cure 2 Ryu.
Two good and olds, right?
Cat's gonna attack, and Nina is going to renew Ryu.
I need to new.
Man, everyone's so hurt.
Oh, I need to nuke both the fizz and the fire. How much are Knowles worth?
Alright, he's back up. This will probably bring him to full or close to full. Alright, nice. I think I'm gonna end this this host thing. Kind of distracting. How do I do that? We might eventually need a Ryu death counter. We could start it from 0 now. A little bit smaller. Boom. We're set, ready to rock and roll. Now let's try to salvage this battle. Nina's really low, Rand's really low, Cat's really low. Ryu has no MP, so Ryu's gonna use an herb on Rand. Rand will use Cure on... No, he's too slow. Nina. Cat will use herb on herself. Now kick his ass. Let's see, we're gonna try. Shit out of the way so I can see your comments. Alright. I think we're ready to go. Attack, attack, attack. Sonic Boom. So he did get an attack. Oh man, he did get an attack down. Oof. Poor Cat. Nice. Got it. That's a lot of XP. Wow. Rand levels, Nina levels. Beautiful. Ooh, why? God granted me with special powers. Why would I lose to you? Is Eva a bad guy? But I won't die that easily. I'll take you all with me. I think I'll blow up the castle. Ha 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 ha. It's moving. Blow up and die. Ha 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 ha. No, no, no. Calm down, everyone. This is not an explosion control. The fuck? This is where the legendary sword was placed. We lied to everyone that there was an explosion control here to keep burglars away. But my sister is so serious. It appears she always believed it was true. Oh, my dear sister, have you died? John, I touched the explosion control. Beat him pretty bad. What happened to the imposter? My Trey Bien friends killed him. Never mind that, my dear sister. I'm so happy you are safe. May I express my happiness in a song. Ah, my strong and adorable sister. Jean, I was always screaming because I wanted you to be more responsible. But it seems I was wrong. You are wonderful as you are, happy, free, and singing. I'm sorry, everyone. I think I tried a little too hard. I thought I had to be strong and responsible for both of us, and became a pushy girl. But now that I think my brother is okay, just as he is, I feel so much better. Let's go back to my father. Ryu? Check out the sword. Ryu used all his strength to pull the sword. Ryu obtained Soul Sword. It's torn up and doesn't look usable. We just robbed them of their shit. Just fucking yanked it. Ryu. Ryu is over there, father. Oh, excuse me. My eyesight has gotten so bad lately. Well, never mind that. I am deeply grateful. Excuse me, I'm deeply grateful for all the work that you've done. Father, that's Jean. Ryu, I thank you on behalf of my father. Thank you very much. This castle owes you so much. Please feel free to take whatever you would like from this castle. Jean, you say goodbye too. I have something to say, so listen. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Ryu. Thanks to you, my sister has calmed down, and I am very happy. As a token of my appreciation, I will go with all of you. You may rejoice. Sean, you're going to go off again? The problem with you... Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not going to nag anymore. Yes, that's right. You don't need to nag. You are very responsible. That's why I can go on a journey without worrying. Oh my, you know just what to say. But what you're really saying is... You're going to leave me all responsibilities and go on your merry way. Uh-oh, are you going to get mad again? No, you won't, will you? That's very good. Now, shall we go? Jean joined the group again. Yeah, I want to put him on my main party just so I can get warp. Yes. I think we're going to ditch Nina for now. Yes. We're going to do scramble. The sword's equipable? Oh. But is it any good? Oh, it is good. Okay. That's great. I want to check out the dungeon again and see if I can see if that girl is the girl I captured still there. Because isn't she like the main point of my quest, basically? He gets warp at level 14. He's currently level 11. Damn. Oh, he's pretty close, though, to level 12. He's pretty close. Oh, wait. I gotta go this way. All my stuff restored? Yep. Nice. Yeah, it's crazy how much shorter Breath of Fire 1 was. I really feel like I was really far into that game by this amount of time playing. But I don't feel like I'm far in this game at all in number 2. I feel like I'm like not even close to being... I mean, I know I have a lot of characters, but I don't feel like I've progressed far in the story. My guys are all really low leveled. I think this way? The sword is one of several swords that Ryu or Jean can equip. Oh, wait a minute. Ryu's attack is decent. Jean's is terrible. Wonder Rapier? Oh. He'll do less damage with this. I mean, he'll have a lot more wisdom. No. That's kind of disappointing. Oh well. Disappointing. Blah, help me. I can't stand these cockroaches anymore. Patty, huh? We had this thief taking care of the cockroaches, but lately all she does is complain and doesn't work. Will you take her? Yes. Yes. Thanks, this will help. I'll let her out then. Yuck, I hate cockroaches. I don't care if you take me to Trout's place, as long as there's no cockroaches. The times are more even without Breath of Fire 2's grinding. Yeah, it's probably why a lot of it's taking so long. Finally caught the real thief. If we take her to Trout, Bo will be in the clear. Hell yeah. Don't let her go or she will cause more trouble. Hell yeah. I mean, this was like the main point of the quest, wasn't it? Was to capture this chick? Like, that was like our whole, like, that was everything. Let's go this way. Yeah. So, like, honestly, like, right now, there is no, once we bring her back, as the way things stand, there's no more quest. Like, that was our quest. I mean, obviously, yeah, Ryu does want to get back to his dimension or whatever with his father and sister, but we don't have any leads on that. So, like, as of right now, there's nothing else. Let me put the volume back up again. Did you get the treasure chests? What treasure chests? There's treasure chests I missed? I'm trying to think of where there were treasure chests. I can't think of any. Well, let's go back. I mean, we got 2 chests in the dungeon with the cockroaches. There was a castle room with some. Well, let's go check it out. I don't remember that. If there is, there's probably really good items in them. Which money do we have? Nice. We got a nice amount of cash. We can get a couple good items probably with this. Go this way? I really don't remember seeing chests. Oh, there's my brother. The reason why I was senile is because the imposter put a spell on me. Otherwise, why would I mistake my own son? Right, Sean? I don't know. I don't know how convinced I am of that. No, there's no chests here. Nothing here. I'm trying to think where else I could even look. Maybe underneath with the chefs and stuff. There was a maybe. That's bathroom. Around the area where Patty was. Okay. I wonder if she joins the party. I kind of feel like she probably does. Oh, there's stairs here. Oh yeah, this guy was always blocking the store before. They're probably up here. Yeah, I never even knew these were in here. Oh, I did come down these stairs once. Okay. Wreath armor. Royal hat. Iron shield. Alright, that's good stuff, I think. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. He's already got the demon shield. Nice. And then there's still one more thing, wasn't there? Royal hat. It's worse than what he has. Yeah, no one could use the. No one in my main party can use that. But let me see when I'll check to see the rest of the party if any of them could put it on. I used to forget that room. Yeah, I did see it once. I just forgot about it. I completely forgot about that room. I'm really liking this game. A couple things hold it back a little bit, but it's still like, I'd say, I'm starting to feel like it's considerably better than the first one. Let's pull out Nina and Sten, and let's see if they can equip that hat. If not, I'll sell it because it's bad on the. Oh, she can. Yeah. All right. She needs it too. She takes big hits. Change. Alright, so we're gonna do Rand, Jean, then Cat. Looks good. We're gonna save here. Okay. And now we're gonna make our way back to the starting town. Well, I guess first I'll stop off at Mount Fuji first, in my village. Do they ever let you name your village? Or is it just called, like, the new village or whatever forever? Crap. It stays as township. Eh. Alright. Oh, oops, wrong spell. Oh, can't Cat do something with those grass piles? Can't she do something with them? Yeah, she can. Grizzly. It doesn't get named like Dragon Quest's village. Oh, that's it? I don't get anything? Man. Lame. Cat can hurt like Bo does, but hers is near combat. It put me in a battle with it, and I killed it and didn't get an item. Maybe I did something wrong. Because Bo gets that 200 gold a pop for catching the boars. It's pretty worth it. 200 gold, even now, 200 gold is like, it's something. Like, that's not terrible. It's worth getting. I'm sure like later in the game I won't care about 200 gold, but the bear and beak become encounters. Avoid those. Oh, I need to avoid those monsters. Okay. Bear and the beak. Crap. I'm lucky, and that boss they're put there to ruin your hunting. That's annoying. In that last battle, ooh, Jean leveled to 12, and he learned Hush. It's probably like a silence spell, right? I got lucky in that last battle. I used power down and defense down on that monster, on that boss, and both of them were successful in one try. I haven't tried jab yet. I should see what jab does. Next fight. Have you tried Jean's overworld ability? Yeah, isn't that what I'm doing now? Right? This? I see you have. Yeah, I've been using it. I had to use it to get to, I went down this waterfall and got special items down this waterfall. And then I use it to read the sign that's like a little bit earlier on the world map. And then the sign asks you if you were a frog or if you flew there. Yeah, and you could use the frog form to cross here, right? Let's try the jab. Never tried it before. Well, looks like I might not get a chance. Oh, here we go. He's gonna have to do it. Oh, nope. I suffer from mobile delay. Yeah, it's okay. It is what it is. From here, I want to go south. Yeah, frog's pretty cool. Jumping on ledges and stuff, it's pretty cool. Alright, well, Jean's never gonna get a chance to go against these things. Okay. Making awesome progress. Alright, we're here. Alright, let's see what we got. Man, my town's massive. Welcome to the armory. I think this is the spot. Yeah, this is the spot that's got the really good stuff. So Flame Sword's still better than the Soul Sword. That's nice. What do we want to get? Oh, hell yeah, we want that. Yes, please. What else? Yeah, we want that. Now we're low on money. We can't. I don't think we can really get anything else now. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Yeah, that's it. I was able to get 2 things. That's it. I should have probably got some armor, but it's all right. Kat and Rand are both gonna be hitting way harder, so. But I am gonna need armor soon. Oh, you know what? I should see if they want if the carpenter wants me to be able to expand the town again. I should go see. Since I've done some story stuff. I think he's in this house. Yeah, he doesn't want to expand. Alright, well, we'll keep it moving. 6 houses is the most. Let me go talk to, since I'm here, let me talk to Bo and see if he... Oh, no, I'm gonna have to, like, walk upstairs to find him. Never mind. I don't feel like doing that. Let's just make our way over to the starting town. Can't even, wow, can't even walk up the stairs. You think he would say something about it? I kind of thought it wasn't gonna be worth it. I didn't think he was gonna say anything. Does that make me lazy? You called me out on that. That's funny. Oh man. All right. Let's see. Oh, we gotta go up this way. I'm pretty much full on everything, right? Yeah, more or less. This guy's still saying the same thing. Oh, let's see if that girl at the church if she's here. No. Mimiko, dear God, he doesn't do anything. Does he really love me? I think I finally know your complete personality just from choosing to not walk up the stairs in a game. Am I that transparent? I guess so. Like, wow, this guy's lazy. Hey, what happened to the thief, Bo? What? A true suspect was found? Great, come in. I've never been in this building yet. Oh, I thought Trout was gonna be like a Gobi-looking person. Oh. Oh, you're saying this girl stole my treasures? Excuse me, but I didn't steal them. I just took back stolen goods from a thief. Oh, man, he's fucking smacked her. You're lying, you thief. You can check for yourself. Oh, excuse me. By looking in this basement, Trout has many thieves working for him to increase his fortune. Was he, like, punching her? What is that? Fine. Let's make it very clear and have all you check the house. Why does he just... Alright, why does he just say no? You're lying, you thief. You can check for yourself, but... okay. I really feel like she's gonna join me, but... I've been looking for her forever. Got an antidote? Alright. Before we go in that door, let's check all this stuff. Okay. The stairs. Oh. Cake? Cake. No good local specialty. Oh, am I gonna get loot his house? Am I gonna get in trouble for taking his stuff? I bet I will. I bet I will. Whatever. Check here. And I was there already. Go up here. Nothing. I actually have a bunch of stuff to sell, I just realized. Nothing in here? I'm not gonna get in trouble for... I'm gonna get in trouble for taking that cake, aren't I? So what did you find? Did you find anything that girl says is here? Thank you for finding the criminal. If you're through searching the house, please leave. I will handle the thief. Bo's in the clear now, but it was his fault for doing something suspicious. Kilgore, what happened? Don't tell me. Bo was caught? Oh, the real criminal was found. That's great. Then Bo is a free man again. Please bring Bo to me. It was my fault he was suspected. I must apologize to him. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna try to sell this cake so I'm not... There's no evidence of my crime. It probably won't matter though. What can I do for you? Sell. Okay. There we go. We got some money now. I'm going back to Bo's village anyway, so I could probably buy like one more nice item. Can't believe Chrono Trigger straight ripped this game off. Okay. So we can get magma armor. Who gets beat up the most? Obviously it's Cat. No armor for her. Let me check the other shop. I think getting armor for Cat makes a lot of sense. Imagine Bo using the dragon statue. Imagine. Let's see what we got in here. Alright. Thunder Rapier. Mighty Armor. Not really anything defense for Cat. Let's check out. Let's see how this is for our boy here. Oh, it's what he has. Mighty Armor. Yeah, these items are really worth bothering with. So I can't really upgrade what I want to upgrade, but let's see. So what one item am I gonna get here? She already has that. I mean, if Bo's coming with me, am I forced to use Bo now? Yeah, you know what? Let me not buy anything, because I might be forced to use Bo now. And if that's the case, I'm gonna want to get him that weapon. While we're here, let's do the shaman thing. Wait, one can get 2 shamans at once? Alright, let's join souls. Unite. Who will be uniting? So one does physical power, and one does wisdom, right? Wisdom's not that important, but let's go physical power. Let's give John the help he needs. Oh, I guess, okay. He's getting both. They mixed up yes, no there. Yeah, I see that. Alright, let's see what happens to Jean. It failed. What? Failed? Okay. Alright, let's try Rand. You can only do certain fusions. Does it have to be 2? Failed 2. Choose cancel if you want to use 1. Alright, let's try that. Jean. Yes. Oh, he can't. Rond is compatible with Sana alone. I'm guessing only Nina is probably compatible with whatever the water one is, right? What's a particular stat? Alright. So Rand, Sana, cancel, yes. But can anyone use Sesso or whatever her name is? Or is it just people I don't have in my party right now? Oh, something happened. You look the same, but you have a new power. Let's see if the water one confused with Jean. Oh, wait, Sana's still available. It still shows her available. Huh. Oh, it worked. Awesome. Oh! So let's do Rand, Jean, and Bo for now. I love Cat, but for right now, I think we need Bo. Every successful fusion gets added to your list for quick use next time. Oh, great. So there's probably more combinations I didn't try, but Bo didn't even say anything. He's just literally I just switched him out and he's with my party and that's it. All right, so let's get him that bow since we have to use him, at least for a little bit. What do you? What, 36 attack power increase. It's probably worth it, right? Wow. Let's see if I can get him some of that shittier armor too. Wow, that was an increase if I've ever seen one. So he can get this mighty armor, but let's get him. Yeah, that's it. I don't have enough money for it. I could probably sell stuff to get him it. Party members can't share shaman, so keep that in mind if you're doing fusions for multiple party members. I kind of assumed that, but I wasn't sure. Alright, I think we're good for right now. So, you know, Bo's, if he gets hit, he's gonna get crushed. I just don't have enough money for the armor for him. You know what? Let's have Bo lead us. Be the leader that we deserve, Bo. Well, I made a thumbnail for I put the first three sessions of me playing this into a YouTube video and I uploaded it. I made this thumbnail. It looks pretty sweet. It's got Ryu. It's got Ryu, Rand, Nina, Sten. And I think that's it on it. But I couldn't find... unfortunately, I could not find a good PNG image for Bo. I really wanted to put him on there too, but I couldn't find a good image for him that would let me put him up there. Fuses wear off if they get close to dying. Okay. Yeah, someone had mentioned that before. Okay, this way. Might not let me in at night. I might have to rest. But we'll try. Stay. I feel like this mic is always like moving very, very slightly, and if I don't pay attention to it, after a while, I'm like, wait, how the hell did it get over here? Oh no, I wanted to go to Kilgore. Oh, welcome. I caused terrible problems for Bo. Because of my selfishness, I do apologize. Please, let me make it up to you. I am really sorry for the trouble I caused you. If I hadn't asked you to do such a thing... Well, anyway, please come in. Please, make yourself comfortable. Cool. So as of right now, there is literally no story elements. There's like no quests right now. I completed the only quest I was given. So let's see what something's got to happen. Oh no, I'm the one that blew it. Besides, it's all over now. That's true, but what is it? Is there something else? This is very difficult for me to say. I want you to steal from me one more time. Oh my god. I know I'm out of line. Yeah, this guy's gotta be kidding me. But I can't get Trout out of my mind. If we let him be, something terrible will happen. That's just the way I feel. I also think there is something suspicious about him. There's something very fishy about him. Oh, then you'll do it? Something very fishy about him, and his name's Trout. I know how Breath of Fire does stuff. He's gonna turn into like a fish demon or something. Yes, I'll do it. Literally, Bo is in hiding for an actual like 20 in real life hours of me playing this. He's been hiding. If I blow it this time, I'll really become a criminal. I don't want to get you guys in trouble. I'll do this alone. No? What? Ryu, I did it alone last time. Let me do it. I know that Trout is hiding something. I'm going to find out what it is. Do you want to come with me? Yes. They may hang us for this. There's no evidence of him doing anything illegal. It's just a hunch that I have. So let me ask you guys a question. That in the top right, I've seen that in text boxes a bunch of times. Does that mean that has something to do with story points, right? Like it's got to mean something. Often that comes up when someone joins my party, but sometimes it's not related to that. You'll still come with me, yes. Thank you, Ryu. You were my buddy. Okay, let's go. Let's catch that crook Trout. Okay. What the hell? Oh, just us two? I'm glad I gave him that. I'm glad I gave him that weapon. I should have sold stuff to get him the armor too. Bo's level 9. All right. Sai, let's go. I want to change my formation. It looks like Bo's in the front. I don't want that. Now, where should we start? Oh no, it looks like he is in the back. Never mind. Is the affection or whatever you'd like to call it. It helps maintain the party member's condition and allows them to use certain spells. So if I'm nice to them, I get rewarded with them learning certain spells. I never would have figured that out. Oh, random battles in here, huh? I didn't expect that. He must be hiding something. We've got to hurry and find it. Am I being timed? Oh, Bo's in front. No, I don't. No. It doesn't really affect the story, but I like to pretend that it does. He must be hiding something. We've got to hurry and find it. Nothing in the bathroom. Oh, dude. Nothing in the bathroom. Let's go back to that room where we found the cake. And then the basement's all that I can think of after that. Bo's level 10. Wow, he's leveling up quick. For example, the spell Missile that you can learn from the old man you hired. It's a spell that requires maximum affection. You mentioned that spell before. Oh man, this encounter rate is killing me. Hashtag Missile of Love. Phenomenal, sir. Good to see you. We tried to do a raid before, and we sort of failed, but we tried. Like an atom bomb, I'm about to explode. Alright, so we're back in here. There's nothing. Alright, so this room's just empty. Alright, so let's go back in the basement. That's where supposedly everything is anyway, right? How you doing this morning? Alright. Okay, so we're back in the basement. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Had a wholesome rage stream last night, interspersed by my drunk girlfriend and her friend coming in and acting cray. I don't think I've been in one of your streams yet. I gotta do that. I gotta tune into one of yours. Someone's coming. Move the mirror. That's weird. Why is Trout going that way? Oh, I see. Interesting mechanism. Let's check it out. The raid did go through, if you were wondering. Yeah, but like, it didn't seem like... I don't know. It went different than how I expected it to go. So apparently it's something more you're supposed to do at the end of... Like, when I'm ending my stream, I should find someone to raid, I guess. Is really how it's supposed to work. Darn, Trout. The only reason why he becomes rich is because I did the stealing for him. Now that you're done with me, you've locked me up. I'm not a thief. I just came to sell cakes. Kujira Manju. That man took the cakes from me and locked me in the cage. That man became rich by stealing and having others steal for him. Isn't it terrible? Let's pop a herb. It didn't seem like it because you were still live. To not be in a phenomenal stream is missing out. Haha, Nintendo Joey. Yeah, I've definitely got to check one out. What time do you usually stream at? I'll probably sleep usually when you do. Trout is the bad guy. I only steal from bad people. Oh, here he comes. Hey, Trout, let me out. Let me out. Please let me out. Oh, please, let me out of here. There is nothing more you could take from me. Well, well. If it isn't the little thief, Bo. What are you doing there? Bo, will you work for me too? You're kidding. Who would work for you? Oh. Paco. It's Patty. I guess you don't want to work for me either. I see. Well then, I have no need for you. I'll have to kill you. Yeah, they don't fuck around in this game. Yeah, he transformed into a monster like I figured. But not a fish monster, but... it looks a little fishy. Again, it's very reminiscent. I keep making this observation. This reminds me so much of the Zodiacs in Final Fantasy Tactics. They don't have a name for these guys yet. They might later talk about it, but like it definitely is very similar to the way they did that. Greed. What's going on, Ahmadmet? Let's go right with our Fire Dragon. I don't know what shot does. I don't remember. Spells. Let's defense up. (6 to 10 p.m. Monday, noon to 4 p.m. Wednesday. 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Friday, 9 a.m. noon, Saturday 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday. Sorry, it took a little while to type that out. I think the demons in this game reflect the sins: greed, envy, vanity, etc. Do they say that at some point? Spell defense up on yourself. Oh, that's it? Damn. Bow's level 12, and I got extract. I'm not sure. So far, I think this is the. Oh yeah, he talks about how he wants to be rich all the time. Okay. Yeah, this. What you call it? He talks about how he wants to be rich all the time and everything. I just wanted to be richer than anyone, all of the riches of the world. So I think this is the 4th one that I've defeated. It's the 4th or 5th. I should thank you. You have a lot to learn about stealing, but you are talented in killing monsters. Oh yes, I'll give this back to you. Will receives the magic hood. I'll say goodbye now. I bet she joins us. Oh, hey. Boy, that was a shock. Trout was a monster about money. They sort of tie the transition to a demon to the people's bad feelings and negative emotions. So tomorrow's Saturday, so 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'm gonna try to catch some of that. I killed Trout while protecting the thief girl. Wow, I wish you guys were there to see it. I guess he lost his soul to the demon when he kept thinking about money, money, money. Yep, I better be careful. Oh, I almost forgot. Here is the magic hood. Oh no, I'd like you to keep that. It's just a token of my gratitude. But why a demon? I wonder if something bad is going to happen. We've slayed a bunch of them. It's true that a lot of strange things have been happening lately. Say you've traveled the world and have seen many things, right? Do you think something bad is going to happen? Should I, if I want to maintain my affection, should I say yes or no? It's more fun to call him a drunkard. Today's Saturday, you're drunk. Yes, you're right. Today's Saturday. That's correct. My schedule's all messed up. I'm on the night shift schedule right now. Let's just say yes. I think something bad will happen. So you think so too. I also feel that something awful is going to happen. I want to check out that magic hood. That was Augur. I forget what that guy's name was. This is really cool right now. That was the fake prince. And then Trout. So yeah, so I've defeated 4 of them so far. That was really cool the way they did this. This is really cool. A bad feeling. They are evil. I can tell from their appearance. That's kind of judgmental. There's that eye again for the very beginning of the game. And from when Ryu went to sleep and he woke up. A young man's day. The voice of a demon, like a bad dream. The destined child. Where is this? It doesn't really look familiar to me. Okay. Something evil has begun to stir. This little stir is about to change the world greatly. That was really cool. Let's see. I'm Eastern Standard Time, so it's 7:18 a.m. for me. I'm also Eastern Time. Rage, sloth, lust, greed. Or wait, is the frog imposter envy? Yeah. I think envy for the prince. Yeah, arena demon, definitely about bloodlust. That's your hometown from when you were a kid. Oh, the one that like disappeared. Leaves turn brown and fall. I don't see a problem. Yeah, it did just look like, yeah, you're right. It did just look like it was becoming fall there. But I think that was supposed to mean something else. I have no direction on where to go. Let's go to the Rangers Guild, talk to that boss. Maybe he has something to say. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Is she blocking me? Ryu, Bo. I know it's sudden, but I need you to come to the guild with me. Oh, that's where I was gonna go anyway. It doesn't look like a welcome back party for me. John. Can you believe it, Elder? I've been a ranger a long time, but I've never seen such a big demon. Vori. You understand that we are not cowards. But there is no way that we can defeat a demon of that size. Bud. This is no longer a job that we rangers can handle. What's going on, Powell? Some kind of trouble on the job? Oh, Bo and Ryu, some kind of trouble. This is the biggest problem ever to occur in Guild. We were researching an incident. It's an incident in Gate. I don't know where that is. A lot of the trees in the forest died. Gate? Isn't that the town where I met Ryu? The incident at Gate is just like we said. Elder, we no longer have the strength to continue this job. I'm really not a fan of the town names in the Breath of Fire series. They're very lazy. And obviously the character names too. I regret to say, please take me off this case. As I said earlier, this is not a job for rangers. Let's pull out now. I'm scared. What the heck happened? Have the Elder explain the rest to you. And don't you guys even think about taking this job on. Oh, we're thinking about it, alright. Elder, please explain. It is as you just heard it. The rangers that checked the incident at Gate saw a frightening demon. The rangers realized it was a very dangerous job and they came back. They are correct. This is not a problem that we rangers can solve. Probably, from now on, all we can do is wait for a brave man who can save the world. Elder, if you had a ranger who would take on that job, what would you say? I will pray to the god of the dragon that you are not reckless rangers. The demon is so big that even we veteran rangers, like John and Vori, ran away. Demon, is it that big guy with the hooked fingernails? That's right. I've been told that it has 3 eyes, and the large body is covered in a hard shell. It is him, Ryu. Who? I'm sure it's a demon that was thrown into a cavern in Gate when we were kids. What? Do you guys know something about this demon? You fools, why didn't you say something sooner? Your story of the demon is true, Bo. Yes, Elder. We were almost killed by that demon. And there is more than the demon. What? Elder. Elder, about the demon, I think they're telling the truth. I just heard the wealthy man Trout, he was the demon. What? And Sylvia, did you hear? Who defeated him? Yes, you're so wonderful, Bo. Ah. This is the most surprises I've had in one day. Ryu, when did you two become so brave? It's true, you're wonderful, Bo. I'm so proud of you. Yo, Sylvia's trying to, like, get with this dude. Oh, really? Hee hee hee. You're really cool, Bo. Oh, my God. She's just throwing it at him. Giggle, giggle. Hey, 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 stop it. Sylvia, things like that can wait. Later. Oh, I'm sorry, Elder. I interrupted you. I can't keep up with you youngsters. Well, anyway, Bo and Ryu, it looks like this job is for you. Please check out Gate. I don't know how to get there. Now that's more like it, right, buddy? This job is perfect for us. Let's see. I missed some conversation. Bo's a derp, but he's the best healer character in the whole Breath of Fire series. Really? He's that good? In my humble opinion. Imagine waiting thinking the NPC will eventually walk. LOL. You were playing the US SNES version? Is it famous for how bad lazy the translation was? Yeah, some of it's kind of crappy, but I would say the first Breath of Fire it was worse. Someone posted a fan-translated version in the Jank Bros Discord, which is much better. I tried to apply that to my Retron 5. I couldn't get it to work. Your rank is Cult of Surexilus Minion. None of Epsilon. Keep it in your pants, Sylvia. I like the town names. They help me know why I'm there. Fair enough. Fair enough. I like the names to be a little more formal. Even if you did defeat the demon, you still don't have enough experience. I think it would be difficult for the two of you to work alone, like John or Vori. Then I have an idea. We can get help from the Grassman to find out why the trees in the Gate Forest died. The Grassman, that is, he's at the circus tent. They say that the Grassman can communicate with trees in the forest. Then we can figure out why the forest died. I'll be cheering for you. Good luck. And I want to make it clear. Don't be a hero. You guys do what you can as well as you can. Oh, Monsieur Bo. There is lipstick on your forehead. I'm a bit jealous. Hey, hey. You're not forgetting about us, are you? Okay. Let's go then, buddy. Let's go, guys. Oh, I want to see what everybody says. Oh, I only show them? That sucks. Even though we're helpless, we'll wish you luck. The feel when you tell Granny you don't want an explanation, and she does it anyway because they mixed up yes and no. Yeah, that was interesting before. All right, let's swing by. I think I have enough gold to buy one more item again. Let me see. I can get like something on the cheap side, but let me get one more item. So you're saying Bo is a great healer? Do I ditch Cat for Bo? I think for now, I'm going to use Bo for now. But I'm so torn on who I want to use for my party in the endgame. For now, this will be our party. It has been a long time since we had Bo with us, so I definitely want Jean to get warped. That seems really important. Bo's gonna get basically every buff and heal spell in the game. Well, alright, fair enough. I thought I had heard that someone mentioned that that Bo and Rand are kind of like having both is kind of unnecessary. Yeah, Perth. I think you had said before that you like having both of them, right? I think you had said that, and then I forget who it was, but someone had mentioned that they thought that that was unnecessary to have both. I like Rand a lot, though. I like Cat a lot. I like a lot of these characters. I really see. What's funny is like in Breath of Fire 1, if you wanted to like have a good party, your options were kind of limited because a lot of characters were next to useless, right? Like I remember Gobi sucked. Gobi was terrible. Ox was good when you got him, but then later on he wasn't useful. Bo wasn't good once you get to a certain point in the game, except as a fusion. Your party members were kind of predetermined, because some characters were just clearly better than others. But right now in this game, like I'm kind of torn on who I want to use. There was even a point where I was thinking about using Sten, but I changed my mind. I don't really have enough money. Yeah, I don't have enough money for that. Yeah, I don't have enough money. Maybe I could sell some stuff. Rand has his uses, but he can't spam 120 repeal for 12 straight rounds. No, he certainly cannot. And his MP is low. Oh no, somebody tricked you. Bo kind of eliminates your need for Rand, but those in chat know why I use Rand anyway. Why is that? You have the worst carpenter ever. Bo has good healing spells, but they're so strong that half of the time you end up using weaker spells. That's the only problem I have with Bo. Otherwise, he's pretty nice support. He was doing really good damage, too, against that boss that we just fought. He was doing really good damage. Extract. I don't know what extract does. Let me see what that does first. We got that for beating that boss. Ooh. That's pretty good. We're gonna sell some stuff, though. Alright, selling that. I know it's good, but... I'm sure that's a good item, but we're selling it. I want the money. I can't sell the gold. So our only complaint is he's too good. When you get to Tunlin next, there's a weapon called the Twin Bow in the armory that will let Bo attack twice. Oh, that sounds awesome. I already got Bo the item here, though. He already has it. Wow, yeah. Not enough. What? This also... I know it's good stuff, but I really... Oh, I should have stayed in here. But I really want to... I'm probably not going to be back here for a while. And John's a couple levels away still from having warp, so... Look at this. He got a freaking 27 armor upgrade. Hell yeah. And I'm probably going to be using him for a while, so... Hell yeah. Awesome. Alright, so now we have to find the circus people. From like the very beginning of the game where they apparently serve no purpose. Finally they serve a purpose. I believe they were by Windia, but it's possible they moved now. But that's where they were. He was worried about making the game too easy, so that factored into his carpenter choice, but I wasn't actively here during the carpenter choice. Yeah, that's why I was like really against doing those glitches. To make the like that would make it just like such a cakewalk, like it's gonna take a lot away from the game. Ah, damn it. Probably gonna be in a battle. Yep. Oh, I gotta change this formation. Switch. Scramble. Order. Here we go. Look at this party of beefcakes we got here. Man, I miss Kat. I really like her, having her in the party. Oh, that's right. I have bow now. I like this. It's funny. Ow. Damn it. Well, that sucks. You'll be seeing Cat again soon. I miss Cat dying. She dies a lot. By the way, Ryu has died more than once. It just we weren't doing a counter before for him, so I don't know what he was at. Wait, I think I have to go east. Oh, the tent's not here anymore. They moved. Shit. Alright. I think I have an idea where they are. There was that one town that could... I think I know where to go. I wonder when we'll have a Rand death counter. Never. Has Rand died? Like, has he went down yet? Maybe like, I mean, I party wiped 4 times. It said. I guess the 5th time now for when I died on purpose. So maybe he was in the party 1 or 2 of those times, but. Let's check here. See if maybe I have to go this way. I don't think the carnival told you it was moving. Yeah, I remember. I do remember them saying that. I don't remember where they said they were going. You've got party wipes, but I think those were at the start of the game. I don't think Rand has died once alone. I don't think so either. So based on your comment, I'm going to assume that means that this is not where I'm supposed to go. Does this lead me to some kind of plant or something? Yeah. I guess I can't take it. Alrighty. Let's check the, let's check by the, what's his name? Jean's village. Is there anywhere else to check? I didn't look by Capitan. I actually didn't even look over there. It could be there. I should probably just look to make sure it's not there. Damn tree. I can't see that far. Ryu's been critting a lot. That's right, Rank got a new weapon. Ooh, Ryu leveled 19, and he learned smoke. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. Kill the freaking death bead. Try not to get poisoned. Okay. Ugh. That smoke didn't do anything. I'm betting right now that Rand will end up dying to an instant death spell. I mean, if those exist, then yeah, that could happen. What is the point of that? Let's say that succeeds. What does that do for these enemies? They're just dead. Alright, let's see if it's by this town. I doubt it, but I think it's worth checking. Oh wait, I thought Capitan was like here. I'm confused. I thought Capitan was here. No? Yeah, till you meet a boss and wonder where your AP went. Bosses that drain your MP, that's lame. Alright, looks like I'm looking in the wrong place. That's unfortunate. It must be further west. Damn it. I hate this tree so much. Ryu seems a lot faster than he was before. It must have been something with his equipment. I think he has new armor. Maybe his new armor is lighter. Also, his allies are all kind of slow. Bo level 13. He's leveling up quick. He's already catching up to everybody. Oh, not that way. Oh, it survived. Oh, wow. Yeah, get it, Jean. Bo requires a lot less experience to level than everyone else. So he's like the best support character, and then he's got that as well. Sounds pretty good. Oh, here's Capitan, but it's not here. The carnival's not here. Crap. Is there something north of Capitan? I don't remember. That's scary. He's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot. It helps with his low attack power a little. I mean, his damage seems decent. It's better than Nina's. By quite a bit, I'd say. Let's just see what's over here. I don't remember. Why does the ground look all funky over here? Ugh, here we go with poison breath. Lame. Half my party now. He struggles to hurt enemies with high defense. Yeah, just like Nina does as well. You forget you burned down a house. Oh, that's where the old lady was. That's where the old lady was. That's right. I forgot. Good point. Rest up. I used a good amount of resources on my trip over here. Just want to learn warp so I don't have to keep making these long ass walks to get around. I definitely had warp by the time I was this long in the playthrough of Breath of Fire 1. Definitely. And in Dragon Quest V, which is the most recent one I played, you got a spell like that pretty early. Alright. I really don't see how the carnival could be at this place, but it's in the middle of it's an island in the middle of the lake. Ugh. Here we go with the sass effects, right off the rip. Oh, curse too. I have no way to even remove that unless I rest. I love Bo's overall versatility, especially after including missile. Maybe I should have given him that revive move or whatever. I was certain I was gonna be using Nina the entire game. I didn't realize that she was gonna be so like meh. Because Nina in the first Breath of Fire was so like crucial of a character. I felt like. But really, like, she's not very good compared to the rest of the cast for the most part. And you guys had said that you get Blue in this game, and that her stats are worse than Nina's. So, yeah, I guess she's not getting a character slot. Missile turns Bo into a DPS mage. I like the way that sounds. Go rest. Wow. 114 without a crit? Wow. Huh. And Rand just did the most damage I've seen one of my characters do with a regular attack. Dude. Rest up. Most certainly do. Save here. In case I die. Save in case I lose power. Okay. By now you have at least one item for preventing curse. If you mean cure-all, I used one and sold one. I think I do have an accessory that someone has, but I don't know who I gave it to. None of these people. I think Nina might have it, or maybe Kat has it. So where is the circus? I don't see it anywhere. No, it's not here. I don't know where to go. There are accessories called Charm, which presents Kurtz. I remember you gave it to Kat. Yeah, she must still have it on then. I don't know where to go. Cat is one of the best choices for it. Oh, that's good. I just kind of like threw it on her like on a whim. I don't think I've been down here yet. Oh. Oh, alright. Oh, new enemies. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. That's right. These things are really good, really bad against magic, right? So have you used thunder? Oh, you don't have anything useful. No, they died in one shot. Well, now's a good time to try out Jab, see what that does. Looks like I'm not gonna get a chance to see. Oh, good XP. And got an antidote. Welcome to W Cape. Don't forget to take some whale cakes home. I'm at a place. Run away. Jab ain't gonna do shit. I don't even know what it does. Oh, there's a house over there. Welcome to the Whale Cave. It's one normal attack that splits the damage evenly between all enemies. Oh, that's pretty cool. Basically an area of effect physical attack, but weak. The hell? Daddy came home, but as usual, we have no customers. I'm so hungry. Aw. We can see the cavern again because my daddy fixed it, but we still have no customers. I will use this poverty to give me courage to become someone big. Okay. Oh, you guys are the people from hometown? After being caught by trout, I thought it was all over. How's this guy know me? Because of all of you, I was able to come home. I have no way of showing my appreciation. Please enjoy some sightseeing at Whale Cave. Please buy some whale cakes. We eat it every day. No, I'm good. I want that treasure chest, though. Don't, they're useless. Yeah, I had one of those in Trout's Mansion. Later when you get Jean's ultimate form, the ability becomes Chop, which does 999 to all enemies. Jesus! Yeah, let's see what's in here. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go, but I don't have any other leads, so... it's somewhere I can go. Am I in a whale? Somehow? The voice is heard from below. How long is Grandpa going to sleep? We will swim together if Grandpa wakes up. Squeak, squeak, hee hee. Is that it? It's so fragile, it looks like it is about to break. Can I break it? Doesn't Cat have the ability to break stuff? And And you guys said I need a cat. Just so you know, this dungeon is going to be hard, so come prepared. Fenral had to leave and come back 2 times. I mean, I in the Witch's Tower, I think I was in there 4 times. Because of getting kicked out and stuff, and then having to go back for gear. Alright, so I need to have cat, right, to open that? So who do I ditch? Do I ditch Jean? I really wanted to get him warp. He's pretty close to level 13 too. How am I in items? I have 1 antidote. 10. I have a lot of herbs. I have 2 antidotes. I have a lot of stuff. I can make 1 run. Enemies are gonna clapper. I'd use cat to break the door and then come back and switch in John or Nina. Okay. And you're saying Nintendo Joey's saying to ditch John. So I'm getting 2 different suggestions. Well, I definitely need her to break the door, so let's do that. So we'll do that first, and then we'll decide what we want to do. You get someone else after for warp? I just ditch Jean. He won't help with the dungeon in any way. Oh. Well then, alright. Bye, Jean. Rand, cat, bow. Yeah, it's probably fine. Actually, I might be better off with bow in front. Defense. I don't really want Rand in the back. Oh, I like this. Let's do this one. I like that formation. Honestly, Nina would be better. I don't want to imagine her as a waifu. Alright, I'll take Nina. I'm assuming I'm assuming there's gonna be people with magic, like a lot of physical defense. So that means that Cat's not gonna be that great for that anyway. Change. So Rand, Bo, Nina. Yep, let's go. We're probably gonna have to make a couple trips. Oh, plus she has exit. That might be useful. But she THI and protects. Honestly, the thickness is questionable, but she do a Hex and protect, so it's okay. Yeah, I don't know if I really say Nina is thick. It doesn't really look like it. Cat's not thick either, but Cat, I dig Cat. I'd say she's my favorite female character in this game at this point. And if Blue is the same as how she was, then Cat's gonna stay my favorite. Because Blue is kind of meh. Like her story. Oh fuck! I need Cat to break the door. Damn it! Cat's a dumbass. She is a dumbass. I want you to explain to me right here and right now, how is Nina thick? I didn't enter too soon. Nina is not thick. No. I would agree with that. She's not. I'm surprised that you guys don't like Cat as a character, though. I mean, she's really dumb, but like she's got, I don't know, it's a lot of personality. I dig it. Do these kids move? Nina has like no personality really since her little arc with saving her sister. She hasn't really said anything or done anything. Cat Cat freaking... Oh, I chose Cat to kiss Sean. I guess I could have chose Nina. But... Boom! Alright, let's go back up. Cat causes drama. That's true. Yeah, true. I guess if you're looking for like a wifey chick, I guess Nina would be better, but Cat's very exciting. She was all about kissing that frog. She was all about it. Alright, looks good. You like a character that dies in 2 to 3 hits? Kind of. Why the devs chose to give her all the best attack spells in the game, I'll never understand. I think it was to troll. This game does a lot of trolling. So to troll you, they give her awesome spells that she can never use. Cat's late game dialogue is so cringe. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. There's the grandpa. Mayoru. What? It's raining people. Are you okay? I didn't think that anyone would come from above. These kids brought me here. Oh, excuse me. Hee hee hee. Squeak squeak hee hee. Be that as it may, do you know what this place is? This is the biggest tribe in the world. This is the inside of the mouth of a whale. The whale is amazing. It can carry people across the ocean, and of course, they understand human language. But lately he just sleeps, and we can't even talk to him. I tried to wake him many times by kicking his Adam's apple. But, you see, Grandpa swallowed this big stone doll. That's right, that's right. He swallowed it. Tree and Ton. Do you guys know something? By the way, Grandpa is the name of this wheel. And you know what? You know what? This is a scary doll. That's right, that's right. The weird stone doll comes out in a dream. Isn't it scary? The doll in the dream says, sleep, sleep. That's what Grandpa said, right? He did say that, didn't he? His dialogue sucks. A stone doll? Now that you mention it, I think I saw it near the stomach. But, is it really the doll that's making Grandpa sleep? So I guess I could fast travel, well not fast travel, I guess I could travel in the ocean once I complete this dungeon. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I don't like you anymore, Gramps. I won't let you ride on me. Sorry, sorry. If you won't let me ride you, I'll die here. By the way, Tree and Ton, I'd like to get going home now. Okay, I'll take you. Hop on, Gramps. What? This dialogue is like... Thank you, Tree. I'll be going now. I live on a beach to the west. Come by and see me. If you have any questions... Alrighty. Nina is wholesome. She's not even mad they banished her because she honestly thinks her not being around will help the kingdom. Oh wait, he does need Cat. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that even happened. That hasn't even been mentioned in like forever. I forgot about that. He does need Cat for those stupid doors. Oh no, I need Cat to open stuff. Oh yeah, you need Cat for this dungeon. I've ruined you. Please forgive. It's okay. He enjoys the back and forth trips. That's, guys, that is not true. Actually, I don't know what gave you that impression. I do not enjoy that. Gramps is too old to ride anyway. Yeah. I'm not gonna make comments on that. What the fuck is that? What is that? Ew. Really? Really, Capcom? Like, really? Adam's apple, yeah, I bet. Oh, Cat could probably smash that, right? They force you to use characters so much. I don't mind it a little bit. Oh, these guys. The green versions of these are strong. Alright. Well, I'll switch to Cat. I'm gonna go into the dungeon a little bit, and then I'll switch to Cat. Jesus Christ! That was without an attack up. It did 82 damage. Jesus. Alright, one dead. Get ready for a whooping. Yeah, these things are strong. That survived that? Hopefully it doesn't attack Nina, because if it does, she dies. Ah, he just cast attack up on himself. Just get Cat after everything. A lot of XP. Yeah, I'll grab her in a sec. Figured I'll see what's going on around here and whatnot since I'm already here. Okay, so I have to go east. Yo, these things do damage. I also haven't upgraded armor for a lot of people. A lot of people have like really outdated armor. To be fair, even Ryu I think could have better armor. Like I've been doing like all weapons all the time, so my guys take a lot of damage. Bow's level 14. Wow. Let's see something. I only have 1,400 gold. I don't have enough to really do anything. Oh, that's a new enemy. I fought an enemy like that pretty recently, and it was strong. That thing has some HP, doesn't it? Damn, Rand. That's a lot of XP for one enemy. Wow. There's a chest over there. All new enemies. What's exit costs? 8. Gotta try to make sure I have at least that much left. Defense up, okay. Definitely need some armor for my party. Right, one dead. One damage. Great. Cure 2 in itself. You'll be fine. On Switch, I barely grinded this game. I just kept running from non-bosses, rewinding if my running failed. Don't listen to him. Rewinding, like using save states? Yeah, I don't want to do that. That is not the way to play. When I first started streaming, I was abusing save states for a couple games, and I felt really gross that I was doing that. Sure he has that. He already has that. Well, that's a downgrade for him. Oh wow, that actually sucks. Alright, I could sell it though. But yeah, I've really come to be really against save states. I used them to beat Battletoads, the original game, and like I got no satisfaction from that. That's like a really difficult game. Like, you really have to beat games. And then I beat Punch-Out without using save states. It felt so good. It felt so good. Eventually, I want to do, like... I didn't save that game. I didn't save my playthrough on YouTube. I just streamed it. Eventually, like, I want to beat it again, make a YouTube video out of it, and then, like, beat Super Punch-Out, Power Punch 2, Punch-Out on the Wii, and I think there's, like, one other Punch-Out game, too. Like, I want to just, like, beat them all. Oh, wow. I had, like, 1 HP left. He's got good defense, man. On Switch wasn't my first playthrough. Oh, yeah, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, then. I'll use save states quickly, load back to certain in-game saves rather than load the game again and again and again. Never really abuse them. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's abusing them that I have an issue with. If you abuse save states in a game, you're not really beating it, you know? Grab this chest over here. These enemies aren't too bad in a vacuum, but I think, like, my resources are getting taxed, like, pretty high. I'm having to use spells with Nina a lot just to do anything. She does, like, no damage to these enemies. Yeah, Ryu never wants to counter, does he? Damn, nothing. Oh, use defense. Ugh. Alright, should die now. Big XP. You know what I should do? I keep thinking about doing in fights. Let me pop smoke. I mean, it probably doesn't make a big difference, but really, 100? It's not even worth the walk over there. Type the command death, update her attack death counter. She's the tankiest character in Breath of Fire 2, so the counter should be forever at 0. It doesn't. The counter doesn't really work. Oh, no new enemy. It doesn't really. It doesn't work when you do it. It never updates. I looked up how to use the counters, and it didn't sound like I was using them wrong. So I just was like, screw it. Let me just put a text counter on my OBS. So that's what I did. Not much XP for that. Weird looking. Oh, so that's the exit, so we don't want to go that way. These guys are weak. To be fair, after you've beaten the game a half dozen times, it's different. Like when I was using the chef to cook gold bars, I would use save states to avoid failures, stuff like that. I will be honest, in the Dragon Quest games, when I'm in the casino, I gotta blow my nose. When I'm in the casino, I do use save states for that. So that just to save time. Although it is cheating, but I do it there. grab a drink. 1 sec. Ugh. Just to speed up the process, Breath of Fire 3, I blatantly abused save states in the Fairy Casino so I could win bangles and a Goo King sword. Don't even feel bad. Last time I remember abusing save states was in Pokemon Platinum. I abused them at the casino too. When I play Breath of Fire 3, I won't be able to do that because I'm going to be playing it on an actual PlayStation. So I'm not going to be able to, unfortunately, do that at all. Oh, so there's another exit there. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, I guess with casinos and stuff like that, I make an exception, just like you guys do. But technically, it's still cheating, technically. But... Because yeah, I have physical copies of all the Breath of Fire games except for 6, but I'm playing 1 and 2 on Retron 5, so it's using emulation. When I play 3 and 4, that's gonna be on PS1, actual PS1, or maybe on my PS2, and then 5 is gonna be on my PS2. So to win the best prize at the Fairy Casino, you have to correctly guess a number between 0 and 999 in one try. Well, that's ridiculous. Even using save states, is that even worth your time? Well, the only other way is to get GKS is by grinding for God knows how long. I mean, that sounds just ridiculous and unreasonable that they want you to do that. The only Pokemon game I've actually ever beaten was Pokemon Blue. I've started, like I started Emerald and got pretty far. Oh fuck, Bo's dead. I started Emerald and got far in it. And I started, I think Platinum or Diamond. I played that. I didn't get that far in that one though. And I think that's it. As far as like the mainline Pokemon games. So you make a guess, give up, then reload, and guess the number she told you. Oh, she tells you what the number is. Oh. Okay. I gotcha. Oh, I can actually use exit here. Happy birthday. Oh, that was a waste. I didn't need to do that. Now, let's see what's up here. So these are all... Let's just take the middle one. So these are all exits. Let's go west. I grinded for Sword of Kings in Earthbound until Ness was level 90 and got nothing. That's another game I've actually never played. I have the Super Famicom version of it. That was the last time I think I ever honestly grinded for a rare drop. Oh, Bo's level 15. Damn, he's level 15? He's still quite a bit behind everyone, actually. I thought he was closer than that. Alright, so let's go through. This is a big place. Definitely gotta take these lizards out, like, as soon as possible. They just do too much damage. Still alive. Ah. Inside a whale. This is a big place. Let's just hope you exit the way you came in. I guess you're saying that you don't. Was it poop you out, I guess? This thing can take a hit. There we go. I don't know, man. Let's hope not. Yeah, right. It's gonna poop me out. You basically already told me. Yeah, let's go for this guy before he starts using defense up and shit. Do you have the adult dragon form? I do, yes. I don't know if it's the last form, but I have that first form that you get, and I found the secret one as well. It's really powerful. Suit's over here. Alright. Well, it's clogged up. If we hit it, I have a feeling it will open up. Well, I don't have Cat with me, so that's not an option. Toasted? Yeah, this will probably kill it. Yep. Yeah, Rand's been hitting really hard lately, especially since I got him the new weapon. If you get in a bind, just remember Nina can use exit. Yeah, it's like 8 MP, but I do have enough. Yeah, she has more than enough. I'll probably use that to get out at some point. When I come back in, though, I'm not going to have her, so that's going to be a little more tricky. My resources have actually been... I still have my MP. I haven't really been using herbs. My resources haven't been getting taxed too terribly here. I thought I would need better armor to get through this, but it doesn't seem like it. The Witch's Tower was harder, I think. Like, these guys are pushovers. They don't do anything. Except get clapped. Alright, let's see what's up here. Alright. There might be some kind of exit if I go south there. Oh no. Oh no. Your fire weapons are helping a lot. Who has fire weapons? Ryu does, I think. Oh no! Grits his teeth and gets up. Does that count as a Ryu getting downed? I think it doesn't count as Ryu getting down. I think it doesn't count. He got up on his own instantly. Let's see. That's I don't think that's a fire weapon. That is. Oh yeah, and Rand's been hitting hard. Oh yeah, that is. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I got 2. Okay. Burn Knuckle Firebow. Yeah, I have both of those. They seem really strong. Alright, well that's pointless, but okay. Let's see what's over here. I can't get through that. Let me go in this one. Hail, 2 weak, bolt, 2 weak. What does that even mean? Gold. What's my gold at? Not much. 2 weak meaning they didn't have enough MP. It means they have the best attack spells in the game, but no AP. Well, that's their problem. They're just like Cat. Let's see if I go down this way, what's here. Does it give me alert when smoke runs out, by the way? I used smoke a while ago. It never said anything about it running out. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm guessing Bo's gonna die here, but he might not. Nope, he's good. Yep, sucks to suck. That's how I feel about it. Like, whatever. You're a caster and you just stand there without enough MP to attack me. Oh, Rand's level 19. Gremlin on the menu screen shows you how high the encounter rate is. The gremlin? What? How does that show me how high the... How? I don't understand. I see the gremlin. I never... What does that do? What does that mean? The more active he is, the higher it is. The more the gremlin dances, the higher the encounter rate. When you smoke, he will turn purple like he is poisoned. Holy shit. He's still dancing a lot, though. He's still dancing a lot. Oh, I can't get over there. I want that. Yeah, because smoke is useless. Does seem that way. Is there somewhere for me to rest over here? Like if I use exit, is there somewhere to rest nearby or no? Nina's level 19, nice. I guess that's it. You can camp near Lake Semafort. You can go rest near the campfire. That's not that far. Alright, let's go get Cat. First time I was actually able to use exit. Or if there's more stuff to go look at. Looks like there's not. Oh, this is really close. Okay. I don't have enough money where it's not. I don't think it's worth going all the way back to the starting town. I just don't have enough money. I don't even think I can get one. I don't think I can really get like one upgrade, really. Yeah, I'm on the borderline, but I'm not gonna. Nope, not this way. I like how he winks his eyes like that. It's pretty cool. I dig all the foreshadowing in this game. Like, they talk about stuff from like way earlier in the game that I'm just finding now, like this place. This might level Jean up. Nope. He is so close. Change it up. Rand, cat, bow. Yes. Looks good. Let's try this again. I really didn't find that dungeon to be as difficult as I was expecting. But I mean, there might be a lot more of the dungeon left. But from what I saw, it wasn't too bad. You must be a pro gamer. I don't think that's the case. Does it do nothing? No. I figured it was worth trying. That looks really creepy, by the way. Oh, damn it. Went the wrong way. Nice. I think Cat might have a fire weapon on her. For your information, if you don't have full AP on Ryu, your dragon form will do way less damage. Oh. Well, oops. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, man. Well, I guess it's too late for that. Yeah, she does have she has a heat staff. She does a fire weapon. Well, I guess my dragon form is gonna be kind of weak here. For whatever boss is at the end of this. Oh, I already got that. Guess we gotta just hit stuff. That's alright. We'll do what we need to. Bow level 16, baby. And you learn Cure 2. And I got an Iron Mail? Let's check that out. Well, that'll be pretty good for Bow. So it does 10 for Cat. And it does 10, 14. Yeah, let's slap it on Bo. He really needs that. It's probably gonna make him slower though. But that's all right. That's probably heavy armor. I tried hinting that when when you got excited about Ryu learning smoke. I didn't pick up on it. I was so excited that he learned smoke that didn't. Even though smoke has seemed to do nothing as far as I could tell. So the encounter rate is so like it's so oppressive. Let's see if I can tell Bo's a lot slower. Let's see. No, I think Bo was going before these guys before, wasn't he? I'm not sure. Alright, well Cat's gonna kill one. To be honest, this is even a high encounter rate by this game's standards. Well, yeah, well there was parts earlier where I felt like every 2 steps I walked, I was getting into battles. Ryu level 20, Cat level 19. All right, let's go. There's good XP in this dungeon for how difficult the fights are. Very good XP. I don't even think I've tried going north yet, have I? But there was definitely a door I couldn't open that was this way, so let's go this way. Ugh, 3 of these guys. Damn it. Well, get ready for Cat to go down. There are areas where you get in a fight every 3 to 5 steps. I feel like I've already seen that. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of design for RPGs. I think it's a little unnecessary. It's one of the things I hated about Final Fantasy II. Another thing, the encounter rate. I mean, pretty much most things you could do wrong in an RPG, I felt like they did wrong in Final Fantasy II. Definitely one of my least favorites that I've played. Oh wow, I'm surprised Cat ate that so well. Hey, what's up? Healith, how you doing? Good to see you in the stream. Here we go. Whack. There's nothing here. Throw some heals around. Yep, there's nothing here. Alright, let's go back. There's at least one more spot where I could whack something. I think there's 2 more spots to whack stuff. This filthy casual is saying Cat is better than Nina. I honestly, Cat seems way better than Nina. Nina has been pretty bad. Even when I'm like, she doesn't have that much MP, and even when I'm using her magic, it's like weaker. It's weaker than most people's attacks, and her physical attack is like it's close to 0. It actually does 1 damage to a lot of the enemies. I think before I'm gonna go up, before I go up there, actually I want to explore something down this way, real quick. I'm backtracking real quick. Nina and Deese have been carrying my party throughout most of the game with Area of Effect. Well, I don't have Deese yet. Yeah, Nina does have, what is it? Sonic Boom she does have, but the damage is, like, low. Like, I can see it being useful. And then she has Exit. She has, I gave her Renew. But I don't need... Cat just seems like Beast. Like, true, she can't take a hit, but she always goes first. Almost every single round of battle that I've been in with Nina, she's gone first. She hits hard. She has awesome attack spells that she can't use, but that adds to her flavor as a character. Nina will get better stuff later. Well, says the person who spent grinding 10 hours at the restaurant. I believe Nina could still be useful later. I used her a little bit in here, but look at the way Cat just uses that staff. She's such a beast. And when you fought her at that Coliseum, she tanked a shitload of damage. She had like 2 or 3 times as much HP as Ryu does. You figured the shaman system out yet? Hey, what's up, Deathrick? Did I figure it out? I used what you call it? I used the fire one on Rand, and I used the ice one on Bo. I don't know if that did anything. I have no idea. I tried to do like a multiple fusion for what's his name, Jean, and it didn't work for some reason. Yeah, I just want there's an area I wanted to check that I didn't explore. Hold on. This way? I'm trying to remember where it was. Same, she lost it all immediately after. Yeah, it doesn't really seem fair. That cat had all that HP, and then she joins you, and she's like, nah, I kind of suck. Defense up didn't help that thing there. Would you like me to send you a link to a page that explains the shamans? Sure. The fusion system is cool, but has some big flaws. It is too bad I haven't seen other games really take that idea and expand in it. It's a pretty good observation. It would be cool to like make that a more complicated. Well, I mean, doesn't the Persona series kind of do something kind of like that? And then also, there's, like I mentioned earlier, I don't think you were there for it. There's this game on the Sega Genesis called Beast Wrestler that kind of has a little bit of fusion, kind of. It's not really an RPG, really, but... One of the things that I really love about this game that I wish other games incorporated is the way you build your own town, and you pick the NPCs you want to populate it, and there's different design choices and whatnot. Like, that was a really ambitious thing for them to do in this game. Oh no. If they just chose not to do this, not to do that, this game still would have been perfectly serviceable. But with them adding that, like, that was a really big... That was just really ambitious to do. Yeah, I love it. Oh, crap, the wiki has spoilers. I don't want spoilers, really. Each shaman, except for Senny. Senny's the one I have already, right? The second one. Will boost one of the fused party member stats by 25% of what it was when the fusion was conducted. Sana boosts attack by 25%, the party member's base strength. Sesu boosts wisdom by 25%, but cannot break the normal 225 cap on wisdom. Spoo, who I don't have yet, does vigor. I don't really know what vigor does. Solo boosts defense by 25%. Did I play Breath of Fire 1? Yep, I played it and beat it on stream pretty recently. I played... Last game I played was Panzer Dragoon Saga, and I think it was the game... Was it the game before that? No, it was a few games before that. I did Breath of Fire 1. I did East 1 and East 2. I did a couple games before Breath, since in between. Everyone's pretty fine. All right, so I don't think I've tried going this way yet. So we're gonna see what's over here. Shin boosts AP by 25%. Fusing that with Senny alone does nothing. Okay. So right now I have Sesso on Bo and Sarah or Sana on Rand. Should be able to finish up my first Breath of Fire 2 playthrough by tomorrow myself. Looking forward to it. Oh, you haven't beaten it yet. How many hours are you at now, and how many hours do you anticipate to be at when you've completed it. I think I'm already like 20 hours in the game or so, or maybe more. I think I played for 4 Sundays now, and each was about 8 hours. Oh, so yeah, they say it's like a 40-hour game, so you gotta be close. And if you're using guides, you're probably really close. I haven't used a guide in this game yet, but I've gotten advice from viewers about what to do. Power food. Item. Well, immediately using that in Ryu. I don't like that it doesn't tell me what it did, like how much I got. That kind of stinks. I don't think it's going to take me the full 8 hours tomorrow. No, probably not. Basically the last dungeon as far as I know. Sometimes games surprise you with the way they handle the end game. When the last game I beat, Panzer Dragoon Saga, I was in this gigantic dungeon. It took me so many hours to beat it. And the way that like the plot had been going, it made it sound like there was this final place called Sestrin I had to go to, and that was going to be the final dungeon. And that wasn't where I was. So I spent all this time on this one dungeon, and I'm like, oh man, I can't believe I have another big dungeon after this. Like, that's crazy. Like, this is taking me forever. And when I completed the dungeon I was in, Sestrin was literally just it was like 2 boss fights in a row, basically. Or it was maybe more than 2. It was like a bunch of boss fights in a row. But the bosses were kind of easy until the last one. So it wasn't an actual area. Like, I literally didn't have to move at all. I completed the dungeon I was in, and then immediately it was just boss fights. And that was it. I haven't used guides much, except talent stuff a bit, and shaman transforms, though viewers have helped me too, like you. I have somewhat of a time reference for each game, because a German streamer played Breath of Fire 1 through 5 in a row, timed. I don't know if the stream was actually live in real time. And also, if he has beaten it before, his subsequent playthroughs are gonna be a lot quicker. Because I'm spending all this time like, where do I go? What do I do? How strong do I need to be for this? Where's this thing? And if you've beaten the game before, your playtime is gonna be cut down a lot. I spend a lot of my time in playthroughs just trying to figure out what to do. Have we gone this way yet? Yeah, this is the only way to go right now, actually. That's right, this is the only way to go. Trying to remember. Is that the way where there was a chest? I think... No, I don't remember. Breath of Fire series always had good sprite art. Yep, I agree with that for sure. I think these characters look really nice. I was reading a review about this game the other day, and it was saying that the character models, not the sprites here, but the character models when you're walking around, that all of them are the same size, and that it looks bad or something, and they're like shitting on the game, saying bad things about the game. But I think it looks great. Level 17 bow. I don't know German, so I don't know what his playing conditions were. Fair enough. Let's just start to conserve our MP a little bit. Oh, here we go. Whack. Really? Empty room? They're gonna do me like that? Wow. Alright. That's rude. Nice. Alright. I'm rather looking forward to Breath of Fire 3 at some point here too. That one will be a replay. Great game though. We need a cat anyway. True. Yeah, I dig that you're going to be playing Breath of Fire 3. Let me see something real quick. 1 sec. I plan to play the entire series except the mobile game. Yeah, I think the mobile game's not, I don't even think that server's operational anymore. Gonna give Dragon Quarter a try too eventually. That's pretty cool that we're doing that at the same time, because I plan to beat all those games as well. Probably not in the same, probably not as fast as you're gonna do it. Because I have a couple games I may be like I may be like swapping the series I'm playing, so after this is going to be Dragon Quest 6, and then I might go back to Breath of Fire 3 after that, or I might play something else. I haven't decided. But Dragon Quest 6, I've been putting that game off, because I heard it's the worst game in the series. So I've been putting that off for a long time. But I'm going to finally like try to get into it. Okay. So this is a new area. We haven't been here yet. Elden Ring, excited for that. I've heard that's good. I'll enjoy it now that I'm actually playing Breath of Fire 3. When Sir was streaming it, I couldn't process anything. I'm not gonna do them all in a row. Yeah, I think you get kind of like when you try to play games all in a row like that, you get a little burnt out, I'd say. I did Bonk's Adventure and then Bonk's Revenge like right after, and I was like, Bonk's Revenge was good, but I was kind of not feeling it because it took me days to like get good enough at Bonk's Adventure to beat it, and then the controls were a little bit different in Bonk's Revenge, and like I just didn't feel like doing it. I was really taking my time beating that game. Then Diablo 1. Oh, great game. I found the game that Donatello suggested ages ago. I like Dragon Quest 6. I almost beat it on my phone till I had to switch phones. Oh, so you actually think it's a good game? Maybe it is. I heard it's not. I hated Dragon Quest 2, so... Well, not hated, but I didn't like it. There are words written on the doll. May the person who wakes me have many misfortunes, no matter what that may be. Hum. Hum, hum, hum. So sleepy. I can't sleep. It's not fair, so I'll put this whale to sleep forever. Who are you guys? You look like you haven't got a care in the world. I'll also put you to sleep forever. You gonna attack us? Yeah. What am I looking at? What's it called? Munmar? We'll go with the Ice Dragon. Attack. Attack. Defense up on Ryu. Mobile cloud saving sucks. Laziness, sloth. I won't argue that Dragon Quest 6 was widely disliked. What the hell's this thing doing to me? Oh god. I mean, just because of that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It might be good. It just, I'm not looking forward to it. Usually when a lot of people have a consensus about something, there's usually some merit to it, but we'll see. Attack, attack. And she like no damage. Oh yeah, this thing's not taking a lot of physical damage, is it? Attack, attack. Oh, Ryu's hurt. Oh no. Oh, well, I win. Cat got level 20, nice. Yawn. For some reason, I'm getting very sleepy. I'm so happy. Now I can finally go to sleep. Ah, I'm going to fall. Alright. We defeated the nightmare. But it doesn't look like Grandpa is waking up. I probably have to hit the Adam's apple again, right? I'm going to assume that's what I have to do. Oh man, Ryu's hurt. He's probably going down. All right. I don't know. Your Ryu gets his ass kicked a lot. I think I need to upgrade his armor. I just haven't really been. I think he has the best body armor that I can get for him right now, but I think his shield sucks. Let's be honest. He ain't no Rand. Recruit in the United One Alliance. So when you do the rank stuff, that's all references to either the Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I ran, or Dungeons & Dragons campaign that my friend Steve or my friend Don ran. We were all playing Dungeons & Dragons and some other games we were streaming them. And we were doing that like every week for a while, but we haven't been playing lately. We don't really have any plans to start up again right now, but we'll see. We might get back to it eventually. It's been months since we've done any of that. I like my reg name. Yeah, it's cool. Comparing someone to Rand is like comparing a toy car to a truck. These are facts. Rand is a beast. Brick house. Cat is fast, does a lot of damage, but she can't take a hit. Rand does a lot of damage, and he can take a lot of damage. He's just a monster. You don't mess with that dude. Yeah. He's so good. He's like becoming one of my favorite characters, if not. Yeah, not my favorite, but he's probably my second favorite, probably. After Cat. Cat's the best. Not a bad dungeon. The Witch's Tower was a lot harder than this. I barely even used items. I think having Rand and Bo both really make it a lot easier, a lot less. I don't get affected as badly from my resources getting taxed, because they both have MP. They can both heal in fights. They can both cure poison. It's great to see how much your viewing went up, even though you sent us to another stream. Wait, how many viewers do we have here? 5? Yeah, it's not. That's for me. That's actually great. 5 viewers is a lot. Yeah, the only games where like I really had a lot of viewers, relative, were WWF No Mercy, Friend 64. I had like consistently over 10 people, just because I think people love that game, and then Mega Man 2. I always seem to have a lot of people when I was playing that. For me, a lot is like 10. That's like a lot. The most I've ever had in my room at one time was tonight, or last night rather, when I had, with that raid, I had like 16 or something. That was the most I've ever had. I've been averaging 5 to 7 viewers since the last 2 hours. That's great. That's great. When they determine whether or not you're going to qualify for affiliate, and they do that 3 viewers average, is that based on all time, or is that based within like a time period, like within a month or something like that? It didn't work. Oh, okay. Last 30 days. Okay. Mega Man 2, those are awesome. There are some streamers you need to race. I need to race. I beat the game once. And it was hard. It was a hard game. It's really good. It's really good though. It's so much better than the Mega Man 1. It's so much better. It's breaking, help. Here we go. Oh, we're going at the blowhole? Well, at least it's not shitting us out. Oh, we're gonna put them out of business in that house. Yawn. Boy, I slept well. Were you the ones that woke me? Thank you. I will show you around the ocean as a token of my appreciation. Get on my back. Then you should show them Tunlin. Yeah, Tunlin is where you should take them. A carnival's there now. Perfect. Perfect. That's where I want to go. That's right. We know. I'll go everywhere. The ocean is my world. Go borrow the whale bell from the old man who lives on the beach near there. Just ring that bell and I'll be right over. I'll see you later then. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what the fudge? Oh, this is the old man that told me. There was an old man that told me to meet him, wasn't there? Like a while ago? Got an herb. Wow, Grandpa woke up. Great. Oh, this is the same one that... okay, never mind. Now we can play with Grandpa again. What? Whale bell? Oh, I'll have it here. If you ring this on the beach, Grandpa should come to you. Cat obtains the whale bell. My favorite is... Tapita Jean when he shamaned up. Like your favorite character overall? Is he just super powerfpowerful, or like what happens? Item use. Oh, so all these like divots in the okay, all those divots that are all around the map. I guess that's where you could use the whale bell. Cool. Wait, where is it? Oh, you just press... Oh, okay. Oh, I get to control him? Have fun sailing everywhere. Alright, I got some bad news for you guys. I am going to end the stream here, but I will be back tomorrow with some more Breath of Fire. yeah, I'm gonna have to take a break, eat something, spend a little time with my family. But I will be back probably around, I'm gonna say in 12 hours or so. I'll probably be back. I really appreciate you guys hanging out in here for so long. That's awesome. 7 people right now. That like never happens. Oh yeah, raid someone. All right.